When you compress all of your eating into one intentional window, a method known as OMAD, or 1 meal a day, you're not depriving yourself. You're activating a metabolic switch that most modern humans never flip. Picture a massive warehouse where delivery trucks never stop pulling in. Boxes stack up endlessly, walkways are blocked, emergency exits are buried. The roof is leaking, but no one has time to fix it because the shipments never pause. That warehouse isn't imaginary. That's your body on constant eating. Now imagine something radical. The doors finally lock. The trucks stop arriving. Silence. For the first time in years, the cleaning crew clocks in. Today, we're not talking motivation or discipline. We're talking physiology. Exactly what happens inside your body when you stop eating. We're going to walk through the 23-hour fasting timeline, step by step, so you can understand why delaying that single meal might be one of the most powerful health decisions you ever make. Let's start the clock. Hours 0 to 4. The timer begins the moment you set down your fork after your last meal. During these first hours, you're still physically full. Your digestive system is busy breaking food down, proteins into amino acids, carbohydrates into glucose. The glucose floods your bloodstream, and your pancreas responds by releasing insulin. Insulin is the main character here. Think of it as a one-way gate. When insulin is high, energy can only move into cells. It cannot come out. Fat cells become locked vaults. As long as insulin is circulating, burning body fat is biologically impossible. In this phase, your body prioritizes immediate energy. Anything extra, and there's almost always extra in a modern diet, gets packed away. Insulin stores excess glucose in your liver and muscles as glycogen. Glycogen is like cash in your wallet, easy to access but limited. You feel normal here, comfortable, nothing special has happened yet. Hours 4 to 12. Now you enter the danger zone, the point where most people quit. Around hours 6 to 8, blood sugar stabilizes. The rush from your last meal fades, the warehouse goes quiet. Insulin, that overworked manager, starts heading home. This is when your brain sends out a familiar signal. Hunger. That signal comes from ghrelin, the hunger hormone. Your stomach growls. You may feel irritable, distracted, or restless. Most people interpret this moment as starvation. It isn't. You're not starving. You're just accustomed to easy fuel. Your body is like a car that's only ever run on premium gas, suddenly asked to use its backup battery. It hesitates. It sputters. If you push through, something important happens. Your liver realizes no new food is arriving. So it opens the glycogen wallet and starts releasing stored sugar to keep your blood glucose stable. You're not losing muscle. You're not shutting down. You're simply spending savings you already had. Hour 12. Now the wallet is nearly empty. Your glycogen reserves are dropping to critical levels, and your body faces a choice. Slow down or unlock something much bigger. Because you are built to survive days without food, your body chooses the second option. Insulin falls to its lowest baseline. This drop is the green light your biochemistry has been waiting for. An enzyme called hormone-sensitive lipase activates, the key that opens fat cells. For the first time in days, or even weeks, your body begins pulling energy from stored fat. You're no longer running on yesterday's meal. You're running on yourself. Hours 14 to 16. This is where everything shifts. Hunger fades, not because of willpower. Your energy supply stabilizes. When you rely on food, energy comes in spikes and crashes. When you rely on fat, it becomes a steady stream. Even a lean person carries tens of thousands of calories in stored fat, enough fuel to last weeks. As fat breaks down, the liver converts it into ketones. This matters because the brain cannot burn fat directly. It runs on glucose, or ketones, and ketones are elite fuel. They burn cleaner than glucose, producing more energy with less metabolic waste. That waste, oxidative stress, is what contributes to inflammation and brain fog. This is why many people feel a sudden lift around hour 16. Mental clarity sharpens, focus locks in, the fog clears. Evolution explains this perfectly. A hungry human who became sluggish wouldn't survive. Hunger sharpened us. It turned us into hunters. Hours 16 to 18. Now we arrive at the phase researchers obsess over. Autophagy. Remember the warehouse? With no shipments arriving, the manager panics. He needs raw materials but has no incoming deliveries. So he orders a cleanup. Workers start dismantling broken shelves, rusted beams, and useless junk. They melt it down and rebuild stronger structures. Inside your body, cells begin scavenging damaged proteins. Faulty mitochondria, the energy factories that no longer work efficiently, are broken down. Misfolded proteins linked to diseases like Alzheimer's are cleared. Viruses and bacteria hiding inside cells are targeted. Everything gets recycled into clean, usable building blocks. This process is autophagy, literally self-eating. It's your body's internal renewal system. When you eat constantly, this system never activates. The cleanup crew never shows up. By fasting into this window, you finally allow deep cellular repair to happen. Skin improves, old aches ease, inflammation drops. You're taking out the trash. Hours 20 to 22. This is where skeptics panic. If my body is breaking things down, won't it burn muscle? Physiology says the opposite. Deep into the fast, your body releases a protective hormone, human growth hormone. HGH can spike by over 1,000% during fasting. It acts like armor around your lean tissue. It signals the body to preserve muscle and burn fat. Your body isn't stupid. It won't burn muscle, the tool you need to hunt when it has a massive fuel reserve available. Low insulin plus high HGH is a rare metabolic state, and it favors fat loss while preserving strength. Hour 23. Now you're approaching your meal. Your insulin sensitivity is extremely high. Your cells are like dry sponges, ready to absorb nutrients efficiently. Your gut is rested. Inflammation is calmed. Harmful bacteria that thrive on constant sugar have been suppressed. You're fueled by fat. Your brain is lit by ketones. Cellular cleanup has occurred. Growth hormone is peaking. You are not depleted. You are optimized. Now comes the mistake many people make: breaking the fast poorly. This meal isn't a reward, it's reconstruction. Dumping sugar and processed food into a primed system causes massive insulin spikes and crashes. Instead, think in layers. First, protein. High-quality sources like eggs, steak, salmon, or chicken. Your body needs amino acids to rebuild what was recycled. Second, fats. Avocado, olive oil, butter, nuts. Fat maintains metabolic stability and prevents insulin overload. Third, micronutrients. Large volumes of vegetables, leafy greens, cruciferous plants, fermented foods, supply potassium, magnesium, and trace minerals. Eat this way, and something surprising happens. You fill up quickly. Hunger and fullness hormones finally communicate correctly. You stop eating because you're nourished, not stuffed. Adaptation matters. Jumping straight from constant eating to OMAD will feel rough. Headaches, weakness, fatigue, not because it's harmful, but because your body is relearning how to burn fat. This is metabolic flexibility. Insulin drops cause water and sodium loss. Replacing salt fixes most symptoms immediately. Ease into it. Delay breakfast, then skip it. Gradually extend the fast. Fasting is a stressor. If sleep is poor, stress is high, or thyroid issues exist, extreme fasting may not be appropriate. This is for healthy adults only. Hunger isn't an emergency, it's a signal. OMAD isn't just about weight loss, it's about freedom. Freedom from constant eating, blood sugar swings, and metabolic chaos. Hunt, feast, rest. You're not starving. You're letting your body finally heal. If you try it, tell me. Did you hit resistance at hour 12 or feel the clarity at 16? I'll see you next time.